Alright, time for a Lee Sin game. Lee Sin got some, I'd say, decent buffs. Adding more damage into his Q basically is all they did. But obviously some added damage is definitely not bad. Lee Sin is a solid champion, always really has been. So yeah, for the most part, definitely pretty good. Are they... Can I like... At this point I'm so slightly confused right now. Because Graves just pathed down that way. I'm pretty sure they're getting vision over my blue buff in this case. I don't want to waste my stealth ward on anything on Lee Sin, honestly. I'm just gonna chill, go with it. If my bot lane wants to place one, that'd be kind of nice, but we'll see. Yeah, so Lee Sin got some buffs this patch, which is quite nice for him. Overall, still a very solid champion. Obviously, more difficult, but I'm gonna be playing it in the most easy way possible, I guess you could call it. I'm gonna do... not the most fancy mechanics on it, because you don't have to. It's more so about like some core concepts you can follow to be able to play Lee Sin. This is also going to be a lower ELO game, so you are aware. I'll show you how to carry with this in this ELO bracket, basically. So make sure here that you just auto attack twice between all of your skill usages to make use of your passive as effectively as possible. CK Sante pushing in top lane quite early on with a Cho'Gath leash. This could be resulting in a gank. I do want to finish my level 3 though. As like a standard path, I'd always recommend just clearing your red side as much as possible, basically. So that's something to go for here. I have a ward on blue, so if he does go for something, I will know. Fight it back slightly. Keep auto-attacking to spread the damage on all of the monsters in the camp, so your pet will do the most of the work for you, and then we just sprint top instantly. Because of the wave position, this should be pretty free. Cho'Gath should realistically be hitting level 3 relatively soon here. I'll pop the potion to be full HP going into this play. As you can see right here, he's just walked up too far, right? Like, if this ever happens, you just know we go for this. He should be hitting level 3 right there. Perfect. We close the distance, we walk up to him, and we kill him. Perfect. And we just instantly reset here. We're gonna leave Cho'Gath at it. He should be able to clear, be fine. He has sustainability. I need to reset as soon as physically possible here, basically, to make sure I defend my bot side camps. Because the longer I wait, the more likely it is Talon takes any of my bot side camps. By this situation now, it is pretty likely that if he does take anything, he's only going to get one camp, and then he's going to get collapsed on if he does try something. So that's why you instantly back as fast as possible. And don't try to help push the wave there, because there he is. Exactly as predicted. And he's dead. And this is exactly why you do that, because he took one more camp than he could, which cost him his life instantly. Also, he could never fight me. He doesn't have flash, so landing your Q is very easy as long as you time it well with his wall hops. And he's dead. So that's why you do that instant recall like that. I'm just gonna go transition through here and then just go for the top scuttle. Maybe able to go for this gank again. Unlikely, because he probably walks away, but this camp will be respawning, which is what I'm going to be playing for next, since I'll get the respawn timer on that. It does appear that in this ELO bracket he didn't respect me enough, so I could just walk at him, ping my Cho'Gath to keep going, and he should be dead here. He actually lands the knock-up. Make sure to land the Q, wait for the flash to appear, and then just wall hop in front of him to finish the last auto attack. All I do there is I just walk in as close as possible. Gonna give Cho'Gath as... Oh, that's my red buff. That's unfortunate. He missed he missed most of them, actually. That's unlucky. But yeah, right there, I just walk close to him as possible. Land my E first. Ooh, am I gonna have to be a little bit careful? If he shows up for this, I could be dead. I'm gonna drag this up, and I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna stand here and do it, because in this case, if he does go for the invade on me, I will instantly know at least. I won't get absolutely murked, basically. I'll take the safe path here as well, just to be safe. Because obviously I'm a little bit low on health. If Talon decides to go for something right now, that could be a bit of an issue. But I do want to clear my topside camps here if I can, actually, so I will. But yeah, there we go. Pretty solid setup so far, I would say. I can finish the rest of this clear. Should be fine in this situation. Get the wolves down as well. Get the Gromp down too on respawn, and then it looks pretty good. Grace ulted. Bot lane's resetting. Quite a bit of money right now. Kind of looking to like... I might be able to go for another top gank, to be fair. Rakan is going mid lane right now, so there is a potential chance that I could join him on that endeavor. Guess no, he just warded it out. I'm just gonna hit the plant here to scare off their bot lane potentially and whatever. I'm gonna have to reset here due to the amount of gold. I don't want to be sticking around here for too long. I'll just catch the top scuttle respawn is kind of the idea right now. I buy as many of these things as possible. I buy Ward Control Ward as well. Control Wards obviously hold extra value on Lee Sin with the Ward Hop potential. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to... I suppose I should walk up to the scuttle first before the red buff. I don't think the red hits me level 6 anyway, so I don't think it makes a massive difference. And this is gonna be the more contested camp for sure. There's Talon. That one, good. Slow him. I forced the Talon out this way. I'm not going to overstay here because my potential on these two is way too low compared to Graves being full HP just out of base. Stronger than TF because TF hasn't reset yet for some reason. He should just reset now and actually like teleport back because he's not going to be able to survive that move. She is currently going for. I'm going to finish this hit level 6 and then I'll run top lane here. Because now with level 6 I should be able to do much more things. Talon, this might be a decent bait for him. Interrupt him out of his wall jump so he doesn't go very far. That's what I saved my kick for in that situation, by the way, just to do that. Okay. I was about to say maybe he gets that. This ward also disappeared. I should be able to do this Rift Herald here. Even although I am gonna ward there, just so I know if the Graves is gonna show up or not, because the TF is going to teleport back. That is basically a given in that situation. There's a high chance the Graves might also back, but we obviously killed Talon as well. Talon started on bot side, so he's most likely gonna go towards his bot side jungle here. Outside of base, he's gonna run to his red buff, because that should be up. So in this situation, the Rift Herald should be completely free for me. Taking all of that information into account, we are able to do this here. There we go. Pick up the Herald. Downside about Herald with Lee Sin obviously is the fact that you don't have ward hops. I'm just gonna danger ping a couple things on bot side because he is pretty much around there somewhere. He might be doing dragon here or something. But just so my bot lane is aware of the situation. If he gets the dragon here, that's completely fine. I'm not looking towards my team to invade or anything like that or deal with him. I'm just saying they should be careful right now. I'm going to clear my top side here. And then I'm going to go for the... At this point, I think he's doing dragon, right? I'm pretty sure he's doing dragon. Because the way he hopped over the dragon wall, he's either doing dragon or he's invading me. Which I guess either one might be stoppable. Ah, unlucky. He did it. He ended up doing it. That's fine. I guess my team couldn't have stopped it. I thought after the misfortune kill, they may have had a chance as a bot lane together to do something about that, but it's okay. Again, this is completely fine. I obviously took the Rift Herald. He traded it for the dragon with like bot lane positioning, which is fine. Gonna make sure I defend my blue at this point, and then I'll reset it a little bit later. I don't have anything to play for here anyway, so it's kind of like a default-ish play. Because my bot lane is back and there's no gank opportunities. Not looking for anything of that nature. If you're gonna smite, try to always smite before you use the second part of your Q, by the way, because it's gonna up your Q damage as well. Here I keep cycling through my abilities as well with 2 hits every time. And we take the recall, max W second. Gonna go for the Gore Drinker here, and then steel caps against this team. Makes a lot of sense, right? So, yeah. I can go back top lane, potentially. Let me place this in the correct spot, actually. I can also look mid. We do have a TF stun card, which makes a gank mid lane pretty easy. And I do want to get the turret platings if possible. I'm going to sprint top lane right now. Initially looking to go mid, but if Talon shows top, I will go counter gank. TF is going to go probably counter gank something as well. Interesting TF ult placement. I don't know about that one. I don't think that accomplishes too much. TF is probably going to leave over the ward, so if I just walk back in this direction, I should be okay. Right. That's really annoying. Holy dude, that champion is so stupid, man. Right. Fair enough, Gesante, you got me. TF just, like, complete distance himself, I suppose. He still had flash as well. Potentially could have flash stunned, but it is what it is. I literally couldn't move, dude. I was trying my best to flash, but Gesante just CC locked the hell out of me, and I couldn't do anything. Pushes me into turret range. Does a bunch of damage. Nothing I can do. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Out of base here, I should just look to go top lane for my topside camps right now. I clean everything up here. I do have to use this herald within the next 50 seconds, 46 seconds. So that's gonna be a bit awkward, perhaps. Just gonna use it top lane, I think, anyway. At this moment in time. I'm gonna use the herald on 428. Push out the wave, please, quickly. Thank you very much. Place this down so I get some turret plates out of it. I need to get something out of this herald turret plate-wise, otherwise it'd just be a complete waste. So I definitely need to push this in right now. There we go. At least 2 turret plates, so I get 650 total gold off that herald. And then here I should be... Oh, there's Graves. Okay. Graves here. It's fine. Flash up that way and then hit the Q for free. Dash out that way. The only play I make there is... I mean... Okay, wait. Can I save him somehow? Shield myself. He's gonna ult me and he dies. Ah, okay. Can you press ultimate at any time, please, man? It didn't have to ever kill. It just needed to do a certain amount of damage, my boy. That's unfortunate, really. I need to get a cleaver against this. That's something out of my control. Like, if Cho'Gath would have pressed ult at any point throughout the fight with Gesante there, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to kill Gesante completely. Because then he would have been higher damage threshold for my Q, and all of that I would just done more. But he never actually ulted, so... It is what it is, right? Ult, I mean, it does, like, if it kills, obviously he gets the stack out of it, but it would still have done true damage to the point where it would have put him so low that he would have had to deal with a problematic situation. Which is what I was hoping for, but he never used it, and obviously something like this will happen in low elo. It is what it is. I only lost the fight because of that reason. I could have just let him die, which I think hindsight may have been smarter, but yeah. What can you do, really? I have to keep in mind here, this dragon will now take priority over that Rift Herald, so I'm not going to play for topside anymore. Ever this game. I'm just going to continue for the rest of this throughout bot. I'm also not going to walk up here. We're just going to walk towards wolves, clear my bot side camps, try to hit like level 10. Ooh, he took my wolves. Okay, interesting. So I'm just going to prioritize Herald over going for the... or for the dragon, sorry, over going for the Herald. So Brand's now also top lane. He might be doing Rift Herald, but this dragon is worth more, so I'm just going to go for it. 2 hits and then use the next ability. He is definitely doing Rift Herald here, but the second Herald doesn't matter. Because the first Herald gave me 650, right? The second Herald, I mean, doesn't give that much value. It gives some, but I'd like the dragon more in this situation now. Don't know what my team's doing, to be honest. That's okay. Get the dragon. I know he's top side, so I'm just gonna take his bot side camps, check whatever is up. Always, if you know the enemy's jungler's position, always try to trade camps, take camps wherever you can. Because he's most likely gonna have not done any of these, which in this case he hasn't. Right? Gesante is very strong, but obviously, like, I ganked a lot, but my Cho'Gath is just playing rather sloppy at the same time. It is what it is. See if I can get him behind the graves here. lands the knock-up, and I just execute off the Rakan CC. I was not going to use any of my abilities. Just walk as close as possible if you can, and always use your abilities like more of a last resort type of idea. To land with CC, like TF stun guard lands first, or like anything else lands first CC wise, basically, is what you want to do. Just quickly get this down. Okay, or don't walk forward, that works for me. I'm just gonna use this wall hop then and see if she is here somewhere, perhaps. Brand's still mid lane, so if she walks up at any point, I could do this. If this is warded, I think I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Let's go. Getting behind them is fortune. Just... Oh, I misclicked my thingy. That's kind of bad on my end. Good. That ward was not supposed to be placed. I wanted to ult and I misclicked. That's just silly. Really. See if I can go mid here, perhaps, with Rakan. That should be a good engage for Rakan, right? Oh, never mind. Didn't ult. Plant the Q. I don't know where TF is going. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, that's not ideal. TF just went top to die. That's not great. He got Scuttle, of course. He did. That's gonna look a little tricky here for sure. I invested all this time in the top and K'Sante is still winning. That's kind of crazy to be fair, but whatever. That's not great. It'll happen though. I'll get strong enough, I'll be fine eventually. Let me just clear this, get the smite upgrade. Cleaver is going to be necessary here. If you don't need Cleaver, if the enemy team is a lot squishier, then you can just take Hydra instead. Which is just very, very solid item overall. Actually, so it'll be fine at that point. But I'm definitely going Cleaver here because I need to deal. I need this to deal with like their tankiness. So this, and then I could still go Hydra next probably, which should be fine. He just wastes his teleport on the mid minion. That's cool. I think my team is losing their marbles, unfortunately. Gonna walk at this. He just let his stun card disappear. That's not ideal. Okay. This game is gonna get very interesting, isn't it? If I can go bot. Let's see if Misfortune walks up here. There's a chance. There is obviously a control ward there, but we have to just walk at him. Yep, nice Cho'Gath. Well done, mate. The only chance he had was just walk straight at him. Otherwise, it was never gonna work. K'Sante is here, level 13, by the way. Yikes. I have to respect here. I'm gonna kite this up. Smite it out right away. We're gonna have to prevent this dive from happening, I think. Oh, no. Please, Cho'Gath, just click ult. I'm gonna go for this guy. I have Black Cleaver, so he should die relatively quickly. Nice, he's dead. He definitely takes priority to kill. Don't see anything. Okay, smokescreen is a pain in my ass. I'm dead, aren't I? Whoop, shield. Oh, we're good. Ellen didn't get the last hit on me. That's lucky. Oh, dude, smokescreen is such an ability, man. Crazy. I can heal myself back up quite quickly here. Just press W twice and just use everything. Gives me a little bit of HP back at least. Team is FFing. Really hope that Herald doesn't get the bounce, but it will. Hit this. Okay, at least they didn't get that turret. They get the dragon, though. Absolutely. This is gonna take some effort. K'Sante just teleported top. I'm gonna have to, in order to fight him, actually clear my camps here. Because this way I'll get myself some regeneration, which is what I definitely need right now. And this way I can get myself back to full HP, and then I should be able to fight the K'Sante, which is what I'm gonna go for. Dragon's obviously already gone, so there's nothing I can do about that. He has his Jakcho stack from the beginning here. This is going to be a bit of a troublesome situation, I believe. Actually, I do have Cho'Gath, so as long as he clicks ult, he should be getting a kill on K'Sante here. Which he never clicks it, obviously, because it's not in threshold range, I think. Thank you, Cho'Gath. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. He could be making, like, I don't know. I don't know what happened top lane, to be honest. I wasn't paying close attention, but I don't think my Cho'Gath should have been losing after so many ganks. But I guess K'Sante is a nice champion, so there's that, obviously.
Waste not a minute.
Our Rakan doesn't have ult, unfortunately. That would have been a really nice engaged play. He clears that. That's actually quite nice. Okay, quickly combo in there. Should be an engage on Graves as well. Perfect. So I just go into it, close the distance, auto attack, use my E, my Gore Drink, use everything basically. And then I, that way, can just execute the brand really quickly. He's a very squishy target and I have quite a lot of damage. So I should be able to quite delete him. I don't want to use my ult too early, though, because if I use my ult too early, I would run into the problem of potentially kicking him away, which is something I do have to think about. But in that situation, that's all we really do. You see, so far throughout this game, the only combos I've really used is just a simple ward hop or the flash, or the ult flash, sorry. So you ult first and then you flash behind them to get a free position on it. I need the Hydra here. It's kind of what I'm going for. 3,050 gold. Yeah, Caitlyn's trap placement was a little unfortunate there. Because if she just places that preemptively, that will never be an issue. But she didn't place it, so... I mean, obviously that is a technique I wasn't expecting her to do correctly. But that would have resulted in Graves' instant death if she did. Because then he's snared in that position and it's just over for him, right? Not a big fan. Let's go. Cho'Gath should be able to get a knock up. I'm just gonna wait for him to land anything. Burst him out. I'm never gonna be able to chase the misfortune. But she just walked up instead of down, so now she's dead. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna use this. Thank you. Not gonna use my E here because I don't have to. Don't know what the hell's going on with this, but sure thing, buddy. She had all the movement speed in the world to just run down this way. Because I never would have been able to catch her due to her being Misfortune and having Ghostblade. But she just ran up instead, so I guess I take those. Good. Get my Hydra here. Just go for pure sustainability. Very effective. And then I'm gonna just basically have to stack some armor against this afterwards. So I'm gonna go for some heavier armor items next. This way I just go full damage. Should be fine in this situation, especially because I have to carry my teammates.
The spirits live among us. Their power echoes throughout the land.
Let's see if I can go mid here. Go first. Are you serious? Okay. All I had to do there was just like shield. And I'll always get the assist, which is kind of fine. Oh. That's just looking a little spicy right now. Definitely need to be careful here for K'Sante mostly. That champ is going to destroy me with like a good ult. Which is not the best. If K'Sante walks out and leaves Misfortune there to die, that would be great. K'Sante is defending her. Ah, but... any other champion basically would have been dead there, honestly. Because if that Q lands, the rest of his team is very poorly positioned to follow that up. That would be very good. Gonna clear this as quick as possible, get my Hydra stacks higher. Go back in, yes. Dude, the placement on the... I am trolling there. Holy... and the CC as well. I didn't get my ward hop off correctly, and I just got obliterated by Kesante CC again. Yeah, he ulted me and everything. Dude, I got ignited too. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it just sucks. Like, the Kesante champ just hurts me significantly with his annoyance, essentially. Let's call it that. I'm actually just gonna go Sterax next. I think it should be fine. I could just easily afford to go for a Death's Dance as like my armor item this game, and I should be fine. Okay, well, he's gonna take red, so that means he doesn't take dragon, so I could run out of base towards dragon, perhaps. I need to position myself a bit better in those fights, though. Definitely. Cho'Gath does not have this, I don't think, because he doesn't have ult. That's down. Is he gonna survive? He's gonna survive that, isn't he? Great. Cho'Gath, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna do dragon here because we want to get the objective. Their jungler is dead, so this will take priority over anything else I can do, basically. Oh, that's caps. They could just start Baron. Yo, Caitlyn is trolling right now. She should have just walked up to the Baron. That would have been a free play. It should be a free play on Cassante as well, I would imagine. Kick her. Q her out of that one. Instantly Q back towards the Misfortune. I'll ward hope then. I don't want to... Whoa, you flashed after me? You are a maniac. The raptors there blocked my thing. Okay. I'm going to quickly take this because it should be fine. My team should just be able to start it and it'll be okay. But getting the red here is quite nice. I'm going... I don't have smite though. I used it on Cassante there, which probably is a mistake. I mean, if he's on me, this is fine. Dude, what? Why? Do Baron! What? He is literally chasing me like an absolute maniac. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, okay, now do Baron, sure thing. Like, if he chases me like that, all I have to do is stall. My team should easily have had the Baron covered, but I guess it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. All I had to do there, because neither jungler would have interacted with the Baron, right? That's completely fine if that happens. The rest of their team wasn't there anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. You know? But, of course, it is fine. It's whatever. The Talon was never going to kill me, basically, so I was just kind of stalling him on purpose to waste his time. Just wait for the Rakan to engage something. Let's go on Graves, because Cassante is never going to die. I'm just going to kill him with a kick, so I can... Oh, hold! Oh, hold even longer! Flash out that way, please, thank you. I don't have any more ward hope, so I didn't have a choice. I can go back into this, though. Okay, too much. I'm gonna recall. I have 3,000 gold. I used my Q on the Brand there instead of the Misfortune, so I can chase him out as well, which makes it a little bit more, I guess, smooth. I suppose I should just defend the waves here to clear, like, at least one side. Get it going with Baron. Because also this gives me Ravenous stacks that I do want, right? Cho'Gath just went top lane. Suppose I should have gone for the bot wave instead then. Okay. I need to make sure here that I just keep some clear potential going right now. There's no pushing going on at this moment in time. So just get my levels, finish my items. What is this? Is he gonna get it? He did. Very good. Okay, just play it slow. Wait for my doubles. Double use on my W so I can get sustainability going. I get the extra spell vamp, basically. And I just apply my Black Cleaver through him consistently. On him consistently. And then that way I'm just going to sprint bot now. Because the bot wave is here. I still have Baron for a little bit. So I can Baron up these minions to potentially push this quickly. What I'm looking for. Get these Baron minions in here. And we just push bot turret while my team pushes the rest to create as much pressure on them as possible. This way we'll have pressure from all sides, which should destroy their base very quickly. Actually gonna... Okay, I didn't get to take turret aggro there. Gonna hit it as much as possible here. Baron disappeared. Not gonna take too much damage from it. But I'm gonna kill this turret. This turret's worth 650 gold, which is quite nice. There you go, 650 for me. Push in the bot wave so we have all the pressure. My team is already gonna win here. I did plenty this game. Shield him. That's a painful brand ultimate, I will say. Just sustain myself off some minions, use my W on it, use my W for like vamp potential. And right here, we obviously don't want to stick around too long. I could just kind of sprint out and do dragon straight away. I'm not going to recall first because of Talon's death timer. If I recall first, I'm going to give him a chance to take the dragon from me. It's not a big chance, but it is a chance, and I don't want to give him a chance at all. So I'm going to opt for the dragon now. And then I'll reset with my money, go take the red buff, and then we should be able to end the game off that one. Cho'Gath cannot apparently ult the dragon correctly, so he doesn't get his stack from it. Like, I didn't smite on purpose, right? I saw Cho'Gath ultimate, but he just used it too early. Get the dash dance, get a red pot, and we are basically full build. Don't need to build any magic resist this game. If you do build magic resist, you can obviously not go for Sterak's and take like a Maw instead. Or Spirit Visage even. Spirit Visage is great with this build setup because you have a lot of sustainability this way. So all of those options would be fine. But yeah, in this case, I don't have any magic damage apart from Brand. So I wasn't too worried about magic resist. Especially since Brand isn't fed out of his mind. So I'm just going Sterak's. It's a very nice damage item. As you can see, Graves' base AD is pretty reasonable. So this thing gives me 64 bonus AD as an item, which is great. Walk at the Brand. If I land that, he's dead. If the K'Sante will allow me to move it any day. Actually flash past that one. Can I move, please? Do I get the pentakill here? Woo! I do get the pentakill here. Beautiful stuff, man. Let's go. Alright, well, that's it for Lee Sin. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 46.2k damage, which is very significant. Very, very nice. Good carry potential on my end. Yeah, definitely not bad. True damage, 2500. Damage to objectives at 55.8. Healing done at 40k nearly, which is a lot of healing potential. Very strong. Damage taken at 57.2. Self-mitigated damage at another 75.1, which is huge. Gold earned at 20.6. And for the runes, Conqueror healed me for 2000 health. That's a lot. Triumph for a nice amount of HP as well. You can also opt to go for the shield thingy on the left of Triumph. The overheal, that's the one. Yes, you can also take overheal, which is great if you have a lot of sustainability. If you're gonna build Hydra in a build, basically, I would always recommend it. Generally, I tend to like go it in my runes if I'm facing a bunch of squishies, but in this game I was facing like a K'Sante and a Graves mid, so it was going to be relatively tankier, so I opted to take the Triumph instead, potentially deal with that, going Gore Drinker into Cleaver. So I ended up going Triumph instead of the Overheal, but Overheal is very solid if you have enough sustainability. to give yourself max HP shields, which will overall outdo Triumph, basically. So, yeah, magical footwear, not have to buy boots, and then Cosmic Insight for just cooldowns in general. And, yeah, that is it for Lee Sin. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.